Good afternoon guys, welcome back. Today we are looking at the Via backpack, a slim minimalist backpack designed by Bellroy in Australia. On the outside we can really see that they're going for the clean aesthetic with a simple logo on the front and nothing else. Up top we have two zips, one for the very small front pocket which we'll dive into later on, and another for the drop down main compartment, and also a well stitched solid carry strap. Round the back we have a nice padded section and two decently padded straps for your shoulders with plenty of adjustment. Dimensions are 450 by 360 wide and 120mm deep. It weighs a pretty modest 550 grams. Material wise we have either recycled nylon or recycled polyester depending on the colour you choose. This, the black option, uses the polyester ribber weave, as do the slate and eucalyptus colours, leaving the navy and salt brush colours to use Bellroy's nylon luma weave. Thoughts on the outside so far? Well, understated, minimalist, neat, tidy. Essentially it's exactly what Bellroy were aiming for. They call it a slim commuter bag and I think they've nailed it in all honesty. It does look absolutely fantastic. Let's now head inside the bag and we'll look at the front pocket first of all. It is small. I mean, it's tiny. Bellroy call it a sunglasses pocket and that's all it will ever be, to be honest. It just about fits a smartphone and it would probably fit a pair of AirPods, for example, also. The in-ear ones, not the big ones. It is fairly soft inside, so you can use it for sunnies, although I don't know how happy I'd be about putting the sunglasses straight into it. It's padded inside, but the top is just a thin layer of material, and I feel like if anything were to get put on or dropped on the bag, the sunglasses would probably just break. The bag is aimed at commuters, but I certainly wouldn't want my sunglasses in there on the London Tube, for example. We could discuss why I own sunglasses at all living in England, but we'll save that for another day. The good news though is that a sunglasses case, for example the standard Ray-Bans one, does indeed fit inside the pocket. Now moving on to the main event, and we have two zips that open such that the front drops down fully, revealing all of your contents inside. On the fold down flap we have a diagonal zipped mesh pocket with a key holder inside, and on the back we have a nice size space for a laptop. It holds a MacBook 16-inch according to Bellroy, and as you can see by my MacBook Air 13-inch there is plenty of spare space. There's also a decent amount of width to the bag such that you can fit an iPad Pro alongside your laptop if you wish. The main area is a decent size. It has a flat bottom measuring around 80mm and a height to the front flap of 240mm. Now, if you remember I mentioned before that Bellroy call this a commuter bag, and I think it's a really important thing to consider if you are thinking of buying this bag. The stated 20-litre capacity isn't really correct because once you fold that flap down, anything occupying the top third of the bag will just fall out. Of course, you might be able to do some Tetrising with your stuff such that everything fits, but it's a bit of a fiddle. Also, if you're thinking, I'll just not fully open the zips, well, you kind of have to. Because of the bag's shape, if you don't open the zips fully, you can't really get inside it properly. I'm not going to knock Bellroy for the design though. As a commuter bag, it's a really good design. If you want something that you can, get to work with, pop it down for the day and set it up for your whole day, it's perfect for that. Just be aware that you might be frustrated with it if you're trying to carry a bunch of stuff for, say, a weekend away, for example. It does what it does well. It doesn't do much else though. Other thoughts on the bag? I really like the material. It feels really nice, solid, strong, and a little grippy too. It also looks really nice as well. The padding on the back is very, very good. I never felt like I needed any more padding. It was just nice. I wish there was a chest strap running between the shoulder straps. It does fit me nicely, but I'm used to having it there, and I did miss it a bit when using the bag. One little extra that I liked is that I own the Bellroy camera sling bag, check out the review above, and you can actually fit the fully loaded sling into the bottom of this backpack. Why, you ask? Well, I took the bags abroad and airlines nowadays are very strict on how many bags you can take on the plane. Basically, one, unless you want to remortgage your house or your landlord's house in many cases nowadays. Being able to pop my camera bag into the bottom of this bag, then on top of that carry my phone charger, my ROG Ally, a bottle of water, and have some spare room for, a jumper too is quite useful. Especially when the airlines inevitably turn the air conditioning off and try to charge me for that too. Anyway, my ramblings aside, I really do like this bag. It's suitably minimalist, and as long as you're happy with the understanding that you can't really fully pack it, it's a very good commuter bag. At £119, it is on the expensive expensive side compared to, say, Nordace. It's cheaper than the likes of Antler bags, however, they tend to be on the larger side, so it's really dependent on exactly what you are after specifically. Anyway, I hope this review has helped you. There are all kinds of buttons you can press down below. If it has, I really appreciate that. If you have a question at all, pop it in the comments below also, and I'll answer you ASAP. That's it for now, and I will see you on the next one.